Tony Hoare said, public apology to Ryan Gravenberch. I thought you couldn't be a 6. I was totally wrong. So here's what my take on all of this, Tony. I think most of us believe that Ryan could become a 6. And still do believe that Ryan could become a 6. But it's about what happens if he gets a knock. So this is why we needed that extra body in midfield. It's to make sure that we don't have to overplay him. That if we do have to interchange him, that there's somebody coming in that Arne feels won't weaken the midfield at all. That's the fairest I can be about it. All of us as Liverpool fans now, no matter what we think of the window, are happy. Of course we are. But we also know and don't want the fall off because of injuries or suspensions or anything like that. I think Arne is doing his best at the moment to make sure that he can prevent injury where possible. I'm sure Ruben Peters as well. They're going to be looking at the underlying numbers. I've liked everything they've done so far. And if we can get through this season without picking up injuries or suspensions, who knows? Who knows? Because we've always said it, all of us. The starting 11's as good as anyone's. It's just about the length of a season. And Arne said it himself in his post-match interview with Sky. 2 games a week coming up now after the international break. Champions League game, league game. That's when it's going to start taking its toll, and that's when squad management becomes really important. And that's where I hope in the future we add those last couple of pieces of the jigsaw. Would you still take Subamendi? As in, I don't know from which perspective, from the he turned us down bit, or do you think we still need a 6 bit? The answer to both of them is no, I wouldn't take him because he had his chance. But do we still need a 6? Yes, of course. Ryan needs competition. He needs to be able to be rotated and rested. But we're not here to moan about the window today. You know, the window's been and gone, it's closed. And I promised everybody, when the window closed, we're going to get behind the lads like we always do. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I speak about the transfer business during the window, and I call out the owners as I feel they need to be called out. And it's sincere and it's honest. But make no mistake, all of us want the same thing. Whatever side of this FSG situation you're on, and I'm certainly on the side of not thinking very highly of them, they're irrelevant because it's about the manager and the players. So when the window's open and they're writing the checks or not, we talk about them. But now it's time to get behind Slot and the boys and wish them the best for the season. And that's what I plan to do. Kieran Voss said, what's your thoughts on Gravenberch keeping hold of that number 6 position? Same as yours, I would imagine, that right now you can't do much more. Look, I don't want to backtrack too much here from my position on us needing a number 6 and a defender. It was never because we didn't think Ryan is good enough or not. It's about competition. It's about rotation. It's about knowing that when we do replace Ryan, be it because of an injury, fatigue or a suspension, that there's no drop off. So it's healthy to have competition, good competition. I expect Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo to push each other on that left-hand side and to bring each other to new heights. That's the same for the number 6 position. Nobody should know it's theirs. Nobody should be a guaranteed starter unless they're performing. So it's about competition and squad depth. But yes, of course, Ryan Gravenberch can become a very good number 6. He's showing it already. But we have to be realistic and know that we won't have our best 11 available every week. And that's the only criticism I think is justified, in that we still need those 1 or 2. But look, I'm being honest about it. Ryan's been incredible. And today he was absolutely phenomenal.